this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, QB. Hey, 550.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Yeah, that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw, Winston. It's caught by Davis. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for New England. 43 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Matt Breida. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set, ready? 60 outlaw. You got 4. Go.
Now Elway on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Elway. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him. 2
plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
3 down, 3 down. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Elway. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it a second down. Throwing again, it's Elway. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey, one, shift.
Again, it's Elway. And that will be incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
We play to win. Let's go. At their own 12-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 11-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
He's coming.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Slam. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Green, triple T. Hey, even.
On play action, Winston. And this is caught by Watkins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
56. Flip. Wait.
Play fake. Winston. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one and a New England first down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On first down, here's Breida. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And touchdown, New England. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board.
3 down, 3 down.
They'll wait to throw on second. Throwing deep for Galladay. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And an alley to run. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
21-0 our score after 1.
Got it. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
26 miles.
Get it.
On second down, Elway. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Let's get this.
Alpha.
26 miles. Let's go, D.
On first down, Elway. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. The end result, 21 yards. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Cortland Sutton. His 4th touchdown on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you make that football grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Elway. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check it out, follow.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid them, picking up a first down.
Ready, white 25.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Check, cross,
They keep it with Henry on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 36. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Ready, white 25.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Check, lucky. Hey, let's get it converted.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Check. Here we go, even. Jump.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Let's go, baby.
He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 35.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Slam. You go tight. You got tight right there.
49. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They go play action. Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now Winston. They will find Davis. That's complete. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. I'm coming.
To throw is Elway. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception, Winston under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Off the play fake, Winston escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Winston now to throw on first down. Going deep here for Watkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. He was looking for Watkins that time. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Winston to throw it this time. Steps away to his left. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
Final play and a half here. Winston. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Elway will throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. So here we go. Elway on 4th down. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off at his own 46. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. Now Elway on 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull.
Score! Hey, seam 6. Ready?
They'll indeed go for it with Elway. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal.
Kill. Check.
Hey, 5 on the 50. Let's go.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Come on, now, let's go.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch it.
Go.
If you kill it, motion me out. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Five.
From the red zone now, Elway on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Elway. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Topper. Five. Shoot.
On 4th down, Elway. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
Ready. Wait. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Spot. Let's go.
They begin with Henry. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Time to go. Night.
And the busy night for Henry continues. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Let's put that team on the Bucks.
This one out quickly to Watkins. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. New England on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. It's caught by Davis. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. They're going to try for it on 4th. Winston stays out there. They'll run. It's Henry. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Lions will take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st down, it's Phillips. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 35-yard line. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody to run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good. Backside guys,
nah.
That's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
They'll try the left side. It's Phillips. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23.
Hey, lock it.
They'll run on 1st down. Phillips. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Phillips. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.